Hey everybody, this is On Deck with Gary as I make a video talking about things on my deck, as you can see. Monday night during my brother Stevie's visitation, I was asked to share a few things about him. When I was asked, I started mentally thinking of some things, but because visitations are so in and out, people rotating in and out, it wasn't really a good space to speak. So I didn't get to say anything, which is fine because I wasn't in any condition to do so anyway. But because I have the stuff here, I thought maybe it'd be therapeutic to say a little bit about what I was going to say on Monday. Stevie was my older brother, and unfortunately we lost touch the last few years. I could say life got in the way and life took us in different directions, which it did. We had our families and things going on, our careers. But if I'm being honest, completely honest, which is what he would want me to do, because Stevie wasn't about the BS, we didn't make each other a priority the last few years. And I mainly want to say to anyone watching this, and the main point I want to make with this is that person you need to call, that phone call you need to make, that brother, that sister, that parent, that friend, whoever it may be, call them today and just talk. It may not be pleasant. It may be a difficult conversation, but have that conversation, because tomorrow you may not be able to. I can't talk to my brother. And it hurts. It hurts like hell, not gonna lie. But Stevie did some really cool things with his way too short life. He was a soldier. He flew helicopters and airplanes in the Army, and he served our country. And based on the brothers he served with that I've got a chance to meet on Monday and talk to online, he served our country well, and I'm dang proud of him. I've always been proud of him. Stevie was a surfer, and he loved the water. He loved surfing, and when I was a kid, I tried to go surfing with him a few times, but it didn't work out. Didn't have the coordination, and he tried to teach me, but I don't blame him, but he didn't have the patience for it, and I don't think anybody would. But Stevie was the funniest person I ever knew. No one could make me laugh like him. In the same conversation, he could make me mad, he could piss me off, but he could make me laugh harder than anybody. He owned any room he was in. Stevie, he was the cool one. And I always wanted to be just like him. But I now know that was impossible because Stevie was one of a kind. He really was. And I think back throughout my life with him, and one moment that sticks out is I was at youth group camp somewhere. I think it was in Asheboro. It was Ridgecrest is where it was. And there was this guy who just kept making fun of me, just kept giving me a hard time this whole week. And Stevie had enough at one point, because even though he made fun of me, whether he was calling me the fat kid from the Sandlot or questioning my manhood, I always told him, Stevie, no, I'm not gay. I'm just not as good with girls as you are. No, Stevie, I'm married to a beautiful woman, and we have 2 kids. I'm not a 34-year-old virgin. But anyway, even though he did make fun of me, he was the only one that could. And he just had enough of this guy making fun of me. And I always remember he just grabbed him and picked him up by his shirt and threw him down and told him, leave me alone. And he didn't bother me the rest of the week. though we gave each other a hard time, and though we lost touch the last few years, I loved my brother very much, and I know he loved me, and I miss him like crazy, and I'm always gonna miss him. So I just wanted to share a little bit about my brother, because he was, like I said, he was one of a kind. All right.